Peace. Think fast. I just thought of another quick thing about like dealing with people where if you want to see where they heart at when questioning them, make sure the questions are quick and on a level where they don't have time to comprehend what question is coming next to set up some type of fake answer, or answer that's not as truthful as one where when you get put on the spot. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought about like the experiment that the lady did. They had this white woman. She was in a big place, a seminar with some other white people, and she basically was talking about like how melanated people being oppressed in America, and she pulled a quick one on there. And I say a quick one, but she was like, right now, everybody raise your hand if you want to be treated like how black people are treated in America. And nobody raised their hand. Rightfully so, because they not crazy. And then she was like, so the fact that you didn't raise your hand, what I'm saying, that they being treated, not as well as other people. So it's like you're acknowledging it through, through knowing, like, all right, some type of racism going on, even though you talk and act like, oh yeah, we're all the same, and ain't like, you gotta, be real about it. But what I thought about is like, so dealing with that situation, if you was talking to somebody and like you said that question, so say for instance you said that question, and my point is about how fast the heart and the brain move, and people speaking from their heart, not necessarily the particulars in what I'm using an example, even though it makes a great example. But so say for instance, if you ask somebody the question like, all right, if you want to be treated like a black person in America, raise your hand. Now, if you do that without steps leading to it where a person can't see it coming, then that question the answer gonna have to come from the heart, or either it's gonna get awkward as it takes long, because the longer you take, you could kind of tell when somebody's trying to conjure up some little Miss America speech, what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be, what I'm saying, like. But compared to like, when it comes quick, it's kind of like the first thing that kind of flies out is mostly the truthful thing, Matter of fact, that's another thing, like stuff that randomly quickly come out, but people like, oh, my bad, I apologize, I didn't mean to say it that way. Yeah, you didn't want that to be heard. Is what happened, what I'm saying? But sometimes what's funny, like that subconscious rules 90% of what you do, say, and so what's going on behind the scenes will still come out. So that's another thing. But what I want to get into too, though, in the essence of where I'm going with all this, is that the heart and emotions move faster than thought. You know what I'm saying? Like, it takes a while for you to conjure up a thought, but if somebody tell you that your loved one passed away, your heart instantly drops. It's like, you know what I'm saying? They ain't even know, almost leading to before they could finish the sentence. If it hits you intuitive, like, oh, like, what I'm saying, like, emotions happen. Your kid running in the street, what I'm saying, that like your heart just boom, like, it's there with it, compared to like, well, sitting down and thinking. Because I mean, not clear cognizance, when you get something from the higher self, yeah, it kind of just pops up out of nowhere, like, like instantaneously. But as far as like, just when you're moving about, or somebody asks you a question or things of this nature, thought takes more time than the energy of the heart or emotions. Emotions is energy in motion. So that's something I thought about. So if you want to see where try to get like a real answer out of somebody, make sure that the question doesn't give time for the brain to conjure up some type of little pretty answer, you know what I'm saying? When you hit them quick, it's like, oh, the answer from the heart, and if you're taking, wait, you're taking too long, huh? You know what I'm saying? And this is me sharing, because again, what I'm saying, I share thoughts, so it's not to get in your ego and be worried about, but it's just something simple as far as gauging, because that's something like, especially being an empath, you want to be around truthful, righteous people, you know what I'm saying? And so little techniques of talking and doing things like that just kind of help you to see what people really about, you know what I'm saying? So therefore, if some people are skilled at, disguising their vibration, there's other ways of, you seeing what somebody is truly about. So peace. Happy now. Now is the vibrate. And we're not going too far in the future. And we're not going too far in the past. Right now. Right now. Right now is the vibrate. Make you wanna vibrate. Peace, y'all.